In 1994, when Vikram Lal, CEO and founder of the Eicher Group, bought the Royal Enfield brand, the company was already losing money and market share. Product, operations, management, marketing and sales all were facing issues. Many Eicher Group CEOs tried to revive the brand but failed to get Enfield back to its glorious old days. The company was about to shut Enfield when Siddhartha Lal, Vikram's 26-year-old son, put his hand up to revive Enfield. This is a mini episode on how Siddhartha took Royal Enfield from the brink of bankruptcy to becoming a lifestyle brand and India's first global consumer brand. Hello and welcome. I am your host Pritish Sanyal and you're listening to the 1% Project. Conversations that will help you understand how some of the smartest minds build, scale and operate new ideas and ventures. If you enjoy these conversations, do share and subscribe. Royal Enfield is the oldest motorcycle brand in continuous production in the world. It found its origin in a British needle-making factory in the late 1800s. In 1901, the first Royal Enfield motorcycle was unveiled. The company made its way to the Indian market in 1949 and later set up a JV with Madras Motors. The British arm of the company over the years was unable to sustain itself and eventually shut down, but the Indian business chugged along. In India, Royal Enfield is a cult, not just a motorcycle company. It is as urban a brand as rural. It was brought to India by the Brits, adopted by the Indian Army and the police, got popular among the socially powerful zamindars, landlords in the 1960s, and today it is a social icon among the millennials. When Siddhartha signed up for the job, he faced the Harley-Davidson dilemma. If you innovate, you upset the fans, and if you don't, your brand dies. So he positioned Royal Enfield as a lifestyle brand and kept its classic design and iconic engine thump. The new Royal Enfield was about independence, passion and freedom. This attracted the youth. They cared less about performance and mileage and more about being a part of 100-year-old nostalgia. They bought the new Royal Enfield because of the old one. Siddhartha went on to take several other counterintuitive decisions, such as he built a new engine for Enfield, which was not a popular decision among Enfield fans. He chose to shut down the newly inaugurated Jaipur plant and kept the 50-year-old Chennai plant running. Siddhartha pushed for international penetration into markets such as the US, Australia, Japan, Thailand and the UK. As of 2022, Royal Enfield's domestic sales have increased by 40% year on year. Enfield has a long way to go, but Siddhartha has been able to revive and reposition Enfield as India's first global lifestyle brand. If you found this interesting, head on to reading Amrit Raj's book, Indian Icon, a cult called Royal Enfield. The link to the book are in the show notes. Share this episode with someone who will find this valuable and subscribe to the show wherever you're listening to it. You can find the show notes for this episode and every other episode on 1%.live. If you enjoyed this conversation, share it on social media and leave a review. See you next time.